What up, Tech Boy? Hey, I just wanted to make a quick video on quarter time. I noticed there weren't really any videos out there for kind of an introductory video to tutorial to quarter time. I know Dave Static covered it briefly in some of his 3D tutorial videos, but I just wanted to make a video for anybody who is interested in quarter time, didn't know what quarter time was, stuff like that. So before I get into it, just tell you a little bit about what it is. So this is same time, same direction. And that means the poi are obviously going in the same direction, but the poi are always going to be at the same point along their 360-degree rotation anywhere. As long as I maintain the poi in same time, same direction, the poi will always be at the same place along this rotational journey. And yeah, so split time, same thing, only the poi will be, one poi is going to be halfway along this 360-degree rotation ahead of the other one. So split time, you can kind of say is half time, since when one poi is down, one poi is up, and when one poi is to the right, one poi is to the left. As you can probably notice if you look at this long enough, that yeah, the poi are half of a 360-degree rotation away from each other. So with quarter time, if you can infer by now, the poi, if you take a freeze frame of any quarter time pattern, the poi will be, 90 degrees away, something like that, and along their rotational pathway. So anytime you freeze a quarter time movement, they're going to be like this, quarter of a 360-degree rotation, or 90 degrees. So that being said, let's get into the fundamental move you're going to want to know for quarter time is these opposite pendulums here, which on their own, I don't know if you could consider them being quarter time, but it's just kind of the neutral resting point for the beginning of quarter time movements, which are, I'm going to teach you in a second, which are these. But just get comfortable with these opposite pendulums. I don't really know what I could say about getting into them. You can probably figure it out. Just try doing them to either side of your body. You kind of have to do this like bouncing motion. You'll see a lot of people doing quarter time kind of do this. So get used to that. Both sides. And then notice one hand is going to be in front of the other hand. For me right now, it's my right hand that's in front. And the first thing we're going to learn to do is these anti-spin pedals right here. So if it's your right hand in front like it is for me, use that one to do the anti-spin. Because if you don't use the hand that's in front, you're going to wind up getting your hands all crossed over, which is possible but unnecessary at this point. So whichever hand is in front with these opposite pendulums, take that hand and do an anti-spin pedal. And as you do this anti-spin pedal to the other side, your other hand that stays here, it's going to do two movements in its pendulum. So just like the anti-spin pedal has kind of 2 0 points or stall points, 1, 2, the other hand is going to hit 2 of those pendulum back and forths. So this is the first thing you want to learn. If you can't get that first, maybe try this. Just go with your right hand, the one that's in front, as it's on its out point in the pendulum, that's where you want to start. So once it hits its out point, go up and then back to the pendulum. Out, up. Out, up. Try that. And then after you get that down, try going up to the other side. And then you'll be in this kind of same time pendulum or something like that. And then again, when your poi is on its outside over here on the other side, try doing an anti-spin pedal back. Get back into the pendulums. You'll get comfortable getting it back in and out of these opposite pendulums. That's what you want to go for. So try that a bunch of times. Once you're comfortable with that, once you're here, try bringing the other hand over. Once it's in its out point, do that anti-spin pedal. You just want to make sure that your hands get back into these opposite pendulums. If you're not getting to that, you really need to focus on every movement, making sure that while you're doing the anti-spin pedal, this hand is still keep maintaining its pendulum motion. That's kind of tricky at first. So at this point, you can try this. Just get all the points along this journey and try and focus on each movement. Back over here, again, now it was my right hand in front over here, but now it's going to be my left hand in front. So you want to make sure it's your left hand in front that's doing the anti-spin, so your hands don't get tangled up. And that series of motions right here is going to be your introductory into quarter time. So take some time, learn that, and I will make an update to this eventually with some more moves that you can learn along the way. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy.